Oh damn. Damn, damn, damn. So I watched Megamind and the Doom Squad and I didn't care about it. It hardly even cares about itself, so what's the point? The only reason DreamWorks decided to make a sequel to the 2009 film Megamind was simply because some Gen Z Twitterers started making memes based on the movie, which therefore gained the movie some traction online, and with the advent of streaming comes opportunities to continue stories that admittedly should just be left alone at this point. The original Megamind was a cult classic for a reason. It had a start and a finish. Bad guy becomes a good guy. That's it. Why bother continuing the story from there? Oh, that's right. Because we can make more memes out of it? Yes, I am blaming meme culture for the existence of this film. Deal with it. So really, the story of the film is simply Megamind has become the hero of Metro City after ditching his whole supervillain shtick, but then a group of supervillains break out of prison and start hanging out with him again, with the assumption that he is only pretending to be a hero just so he can hold the city hostage and claim the world for himself. So now Megamind has to figure out a way to stop the Doom Syndicate and foil them at their own game before he lets them on that he is an actual hero now. Which quite frankly was impossible to do to begin with, but the writers probably were running low on coffee when they wrote this script. There is not much for me to say about this story other than it sucks. The writing is obviously not tailored towards my preferences. This dialogue is written purely for children. Which is what a lot of people are going to tell you, because you're not a child and only kids will enjoy this. That's not the issue here. The issue is that this is supposedly a sequel to a film that came out in 2009 and that there were expectations to be upheld. One clear red flag that stands out in that statement is this child appeal character, who is this 11-year-old Twitch streamer who idolizes Megamind. She has absolutely no personality. She loves Megamind because she is the president of a Megamind fan club, which I suppose happened to blow up overnight after he defeated Titan. Also, she streams about stalking Megamind, and her dialogue consists of nothing but worship for him. There is a lot more I can say, but the fact that this movie is trying to update itself to being hip with current-day culture in a universe that doesn't explicitly explain how technology advanced doesn't help matters. It overall just makes the original Megamind seem dated. This guy is technologically advanced, but here comes smartphones, a thing he never invented, and his devices keep breaking and malfunctioning, and we're supposed to buy into this. I'm sure the cartoon reviewers will have a **ing field day with this. Speaking of characters, they are botched and ruined. Roxanne is not the spunky Lois Lane XP character from the first movie, she's just there to fill in screen time with Megamind. Minion is no longer called Minion anymore, probably because of a rights dispute. He's just called Chum. It's funny and stupid, but I'll buy it. He is probably the most underdeveloped character in not just this movie but in general. I used to like this character. He was funny and quirky, and he was voiced by Tobias Funk. Here, he doesn't have anything to do in this movie. Hell, he's not in it very much, and when he is on screen, he's scrubbing toilets and making unfunny quips and remarks. And Megamind is actually the stupidest character in the whole movie because he never actually does anything clever or smart to get rid of the Doom Syndicate. I'm sure you all saw the rage-inducing outburst Shafillas gave concerning Megamind simply just using the dehydration gun on the Doom Syndicate to easily dispatch them. But of course that would mean there would be no plot, and yeah, you're right. But this is an hour-and-a-half film focused entirely on that. If it was just a TV episode, maybe it would have been fine. But they opted for pilot movie instead. So we're clearly just wasting time on whatever plot it is they have going on, while Megamind does nothing but play along until the script forces him to act against them. Also, while we are on the subject of the Doom Syndicate, why aren't these villains in tighter and more protective security? We see in their first appearance they are prisoners, but the security of this prison seem to have forgotten that they have supervillains inside and that they are okay with having them roam the courtyards without taking precautions. there is a big lava guy and a lightning woman who can do some damage to the security systems. They couldn't afford to use power dampeners or something to suppress them from using their powers to escape. Oops. Guess we didn't think that through, huck. Seriously though, these villains are not good. Even their designs look like they ripped straight out of Fortnite. It's bad enough when I say The Incredibles 2 has better character design than this movie. They might as well be miraculous villains. Everyone has already harped on this, but the animation is just bad. Low effort if I'm being kind. This is the kind of animation that I am alright with seeing in something like the Clone Wars, but even then the Clone Wars has a bigger budget. This TV animation is not good looking for a feature-length movie, let alone a direct-to-streaming product. There are constant animation errors, the models are stilted and lifeless, the rigging of background models are hackneyed and the presentation of the world is lifeless. What doesn't help matters is the lighting in certain areas do not reflect the mood of the scene. The final battle with the Doom Squad is about as clear as day, there's no interesting art shifts like in DreamWorks' previous films and the music doesn't help things, in fact the music just makes the experience even more unbearable. Oh, and the constant puns and jokes they make. Just bury me. End it all right now. Yeah, Megamindless vs the death of the author. It's bad. Everyone says it's bad and I took them for granted. I don't know whether or not I want to check the TV show out just out of curiosity or for the sake of throwing a watch party. Either way, you're better off avoiding this. DreamWorks television animation has made better stuff before, but this one was pushing it. It deserves its 1 out of 10. Ratings. Let me know, comment below, like, subscribe, what your opinion on this film. Or thanks for watching, see you later, bye.